What is up everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we're taking a look at Polkadot, and it's been performing similarly to how we said in the previous video. In the previous video, it was currently pumping up from this support area right here, which was our initial entry, and it's come back down since, so it's not been amazing. However, it has started to consolidate quite nicely, and we're going to go over why that is in just a few seconds. Now, the entire crypto market is currently consolidating. Obviously, after the Christmas period, on Boxing Day, we had quite a big dump. You can see here, right here on the 26th of December, DOT fell from $7.50 all the way down to $6.90. Now, other coins like Bitcoin fell from 99,600, nearly 100,000, all the way down to 95,000, and a lot of other coins as well were just dumping. It was quite interesting to see. Again, the market just moves how it moves during these days because there's so little volume, because nobody is trading. All the professionals are at home taking a day off, or even the week off. If we take a look at the S&P, it was quite smooth sailing until Christmas. Obviously Christmas is a day off, and then right back after, it's just been a consolidatory period. Volume has died down quite significantly. Obviously volatility is increased, but volume is quite low. We have a fair value gap here created on the S&P, which we're going to come up to fill probably after the new year. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the same for the entire market. We have a slight fair value gap here on DOT, on Bitcoin, another slight fair value gap. So it's actually looking like DOT is slightly mirroring Bitcoin, which is quite good, because that means when Bitcoin starts to flip, so will Polkadot. Now, what do I think will happen for Polkadot during the coming days, and mostly the weekend really, because today is a Friday? So again, in the previous video we talked about accumulating DOT at this support level, simply because this is quite a good support. We bounced here once. It's the closest support we have. We're looking at spot positions here, or very, very short term futures trades, as if you entered here, for example. We also talked about potential, wow, that's a big target. We also talked about, potentially taking some profits at this level right here, $7.37 or even $7.49, for around 10 to 12% profit. So if you did, usually we take a futures trade with 10 to 20x leverage, so that's already 100 to 200% profit, which is very, very good. Now, if not, then what we're going to be looking to do is, again, try and accumulate somewhere around this white box we have right here. This is the 0.618 level on the Fibonacci, which is usually the golden zone. So again, that's another bit of confidence for us to enter this trade right here. If we zoom out a bit onto the weekly, we will see, obviously we are just consolidating right now. This, where volume is a bit dead during this week simply because of the holidays, and I think after the new year everything will pick back up again. Again, we have Trump on the 20th of January coming into office. I think that will spark a slight rally for that day, maybe even that week. I don't know whether it will be as of significant, as we had here when the polls initially started and we pumped all the way to $11. I don't know if it will be of that significance, but we can certainly hope for something similar. Now, as far as targets are concerned, or even possible lower entries, we're really going to be looking at quite a big drop down from $6.70 down to, if it wants to work, down to $5.37. This is roughly a 20% dip from where we're at right now, so quite significant. But again, these dips are healthy, and another thing you have to realize is the money is made from buying the dips, not when the coin is ripping. Anybody can buy a coin at any price and it goes up 10% and make money. The real skill is in buying the coin. Selling, again, is relatively easy. You can set a target and sell. Buying is usually the hard part, because when everything is dumping and you see a coin down 10% in a day, it really takes skill to try and buy that coin, because your mentality is saying not to. So again, here we fell, for example, from $10.30, we've dropped now 30%. So when everything's pumping, it's really, really easy to buy, because the market's going up. You think this can't slow down. So if you're more patient and more intellectually smart, what you can do is right now pick up DOT for a 30% discount from when the FOMO trader was buying in at $10.30. And that's another way you can really look at it. You're getting a 30% discount. So for $1,000 or any amount, you're getting 30% more coins than somebody who bought at this level. And if you're going to be patient, and if we do continue to drop, you're going to get another 20% more from someone who bought here. But the way I like to do it is usually after dips, dollar cost average in. So this could be our first entry, for example, then our second entry could be 50% down, and our third entry could be the support level. Again, if you're inside of the Discord, which I'll leave linked down below, or you even watched some of our previous videos, you'll know that we were accumulating all of these dips right here on the screen box, anywhere from $4.20 all the way down to $3.60. So we're already up, 100%. We've 2x our money even after this huge dip. So the balls are really in our hands right now. Because we have accumulated so low, we're able to now make the decision of whether we want to accumulate more here or just wait, because either way we already have the coin, we're already in profits, and now it's just a decision of whether we want to buy more and whether we think it can continue going up, which I personally do think so, and that's why I'm going to be accumulating a bit more here and a bit more down below if that does continue. And if not, we already have our accumulated position from here and here. That way, if we take our worst possible entry point, which is from here, we're already at 75% profit if we target the previous highs of this year. And whenever I buy a coin, I never buy it to sell at the previous highs of the current year. I always look for the next potential highs. So even though if we're really strapped for cash and we need to sell this position in order to get into another position, then potentially I'll look to sell. But really I'm going to be targeting these highs of 133% profit, 240% profit, and as we saw during the beginning of the video, 330% profit. And you can even go higher because DOT hit a high of $55. That's its all-time high, and that was back in 2021. Now the market has obviously changed significantly since then. It's not the same as it was. It's, to be honest, even more bullish now than it was then. However, people might not view Polkadot in that same light. Back then there wasn't as many coins, there wasn't as much competition. Polkadot was one of the main coins. It did have a lot of hype, and that's the main reason why it hit those high numbers. But again, even if the whole market is moving up, every coin is going to be moving up, and so will Polkadot. And worst case scenario, we're looking at 100% profit, 75% profit, which is already quite good. And if you don't like the way Polkadot is moving, after you get in and you're in profits like 50, 75, 100% profit, you can simply just sell into another coin. Like, for example, you like how API is moving, you like how AVAX is moving, you like how Solana is moving. You can simply just switch into those coins. You'll have secured 50, 75, 100% profit, and now you can ride out the gains on the next coin, and that's usually the best way to do it. Now, if you did enjoy the video and you did find it helpful, please make sure to like and subscribe. Again, if you want to be getting trades sent to you every single day, then check out the Discord down below, because we're absolutely crushing it in there. The trades are absolutely phenomenal. You can see on the screen right now just how amazing they are. So make sure you check that out. If you need a place to buy, sell, or trade cryptocurrency, then check out all the exchanges we're working with down below. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye, guys.